Hey guys, welcome to my Compound Life. I am Jonathan. This is a channel where we build assets, we build habits, and of course we build freedom. That would be financial freedom, time freedom for you, me, and anyone else that watches my video. Quick disclaimer, this is not financial or investment advice. This purely is just my point of view. And my goals are not your goals, so definitely do your own research. Anyway, let's get started. We're in a driving environment, so we'll continue to talk about Bitcoin, where we love talking about Bitcoin. So it's getting cooler in the United Kingdom, West Midland area. So yeah, we don't need strong air conditioning right now. So yeah. Anyway, coming back to the question that I want to address, because I think since we have entered the second half of 2026, so fast, and we are, guys, we are more than halfway through the bear market, okay? Or we are actually 8 months through the bear market, entering the 9 months. Yeah. Because if we count October the 8th, as cheers. So if we count October the 8th as our recent all-time high, right? We are already, and it takes approximately 12 months for Bitcoin to get to its bottom historically. We are already 8 months through, right? And we're entering the 9th month, right? So how excited is this? Because, guys, this is where the bottom is, right? And the bottom is coming. I can feel the breeze of the bottom, right? And I'm getting very, very excited about it because finally, it has been proven that the 4-year cycle is still not broken. We're still following it through, right? And essentially what that means, I can rinse and repeat again, right? So I did pretty well the last Bitcoin cycle. I think I did pretty well, right? And again, if this is how it's going through, I think I'll be able to do quite well again too. But more importantly, I mean, I've been in, this will be my 4th cycle, by the way, right? So the first 2 cycles, I never quite know what the hell I was doing, right? And until I actually study it through, right? Really studied the chart, right? So that's why after going through the 3rd cycle, which I did pretty okay, right? And I'm going through my 4th one now. So I've decided that, okay, since the fact that I can, slightly take on an earlier retirement, right? The fact that I've got some financial freedom, which, by the way, not all of my financial freedom comes from Bitcoin, right? The bigger chunk of my financial freedom actually comes from my property, but Bitcoin as a growth asset also helped me to get to my financial freedom quicker, because I get to pay off my properties debt, my mortgages a lot faster, so that I can have more monthly cash flow in a way, right? But anyway, I'm excited about it because, you know what, essentially we are going through what I went through the last bear market, and essentially I'm kind of going through the same process, the same rinse and repeat process, and I hope you guys find my video beneficial to all of you too, especially usually going through a bear market. It's a process that, number one, you either FOMO into quickly, that you don't actually have any more capital by the time we got to the bottom, right? Or number 2, you are too frightened about the whole bearish situation, because, guys, put it this way, as soon as bear market starts, right, it's all gonna, not as soon as bear market starts, as soon as Bitcoin goes slightly, dips slightly, right? The mainstream media is gonna call out Bitcoin is dead, Bitcoin is going to zero. Social media coverage would be very, very negative, right? You will not dare to put any money into Bitcoin, right? Despite the fact that everyone else that did well continuously said this is the best time to enter Bitcoin, yada yada yada, right? So this is why constantly, you know, if this is your first time getting onto my Compound Life, watching my video, right, you need to subscribe, because we always go through data and analysis to point out, you know, where we are in the cycle and what should we be doing at different stage of the cycle. But more importantly, I mean, I cannot let you guys know when the bottom is, right? But what I can let you guys know is, historically, I've been through similar phases. The bottom is very, very near. I'm very excited about the whole bottoming process, and it does seem we're not far from it, and it continues to be, you know, consider yourself lucky, consider yourself still sticking around, watching my video, catching up with your Bitcoin and crypto video. Consider yourself lucky. You know, you're still in the space. Imagine so many people actually capitulated, right? They sold at the bottom, they leave the market, right? They'll come back at the next all-time high, they'll kick themselves, and very likely they'll buy in again at the top. But more importantly, they're buying at the top without knowing what the hell is going on, and then they'll capitulate again too, right? So I don't personally want you guys to be that kind of people where you constantly chase the hype, where you constantly buy at the top, right? I want you guys to be the clever investors, right? We know we cannot make quick money, fast money, that we can, you know, essentially make millions of dollars, millions of pounds overnight, right? If you still have the expectation of investing in Bitcoin and become a millionaire overnight, guys, you're wrong, right? So have the expectation, guys. You know, we are in the bottoming process. We're very, very close to the bottom, right? The worst case of situation is we continue to drop another 20 or 30% from here, right? Because historically, right, Bitcoin, when's the bottom, right? It's always near the 200 weeks moving average, right? And when exactly will the bottom be, right? Well, sometimes it does fail through, go underneath the realized price for Bitcoin, right? Which at present will be at around 54. Oh, I got a nice parking spot here. Fantastic. Made my day having a spot. So I think 54,000 would be about the realized price. 54,000 will essentially be the 300 weeks moving average, right? So I've gone through Ichimoku analysis earlier today in today's video. Well, I think by the time you watch this would be yesterday's video, right? So from that, I think what you guys should take out would be, yes, there could be another potential of bigger drops, maybe towards mid 40s, 45 or 50s. Look, I'm not gonna try to time the bottom here, right? What I always suggest to you guys will be, as long as you guys set a goal to say, this time round, this bear market, I want to go in Bitcoin with X amount. What's that amount? In your, you know, ask yourself that true question, right? If you fully commit, if you fully have conviction on Bitcoin, you're gonna have a conviction target amount that you want to get into Bitcoin, right? Once you establish that, right? I've told you guys what you need to do. Schedule DCA, right? If you haven't started your scheduled DCA, right? 50% of your target amount that you want to put into Bitcoin, 50% you set that to schedule DCA. You do it from now. You start now until end of quarter one next year, right? That would be 30th of March, okay? And what you want to do, you want to apply bell shape, right? Where you apply more capital deployment towards September, October, November, and then gradually it comes down again, okay? So that's schedule DCA with bell shape. But at the same time, what you want to do is to have another 50% to deploy into the market whenever Bitcoin dips to a certain amount, right? And that certain amount will essentially be 200 weeks moving average, which I believe many of us have already deployed that, right? 300 weeks moving average or near the realized price, which is about $53,000 to $54,000, right? That would be another zone to deploy, right? Ichimoku, we spoke about it in yesterday's video, in today's video, but by the time you watch this video, it should be yesterday's video. Essentially, that would be around the mid 40s. So I cannot give you exactly when it will start, but we are so near the bottom. So this is why I'm so excited, because if we miss this bottom opportunity, right, it will get even harder to start to think about DCA back in when Bitcoin's back to 65, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000 or 100,000. That's when, you'll be like, I missed it, and I will not want to deploy or buy Bitcoin at $70,000 or $75,000, right? So this is why, it makes sense to have a scheduled DCA as well as a dip DCA capital deployment in place, right? So if any of you guys are following this through, right? If any of the viewers are actually practicing scheduled DCA with bell shape, dip DCA, let me know in the comment section. I need to know who you guys are, right? Because sometimes it just feels like me making video, no one's following it through. It would be nice if we can get a few viewers to acknowledge that, yeah, actually that helped me through my Bitcoin journey. It actually helped me not just on my Bitcoin journey, guys, it also helped me on my other journey through, like buying the Tesla shares, like eventually I'll be buying into SpaceX and so forth, right? So let me know if this works for any of you guys. In the meantime, I'm gonna need to go to the gym. Okay, so if you like the video, remember to hit the like, hit subscribe. There's a hype button too on your mobile device, so do that, right? That will help me. And many of you guys come back to watch my video but never quite subscribe, right? Just hit subscribe for once, right? It's free to do so anyway, right? And it doesn't cost you anything. You can always unsubscribe, which please don't unsubscribe, right? Because I'm such a small content creator. I'm trying to build up my subscriber base. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.